Retirement feels far away when you are young. The years stretch out in every direction, and saving for some distant future seems less urgent than the bills, dreams, and goals sitting right in front of you. But the people who reach a comfortable retirement almost never do it through a single brilliant decision late in life. They reach it through quiet, ordinary actions repeated over many years. Retirement planning is mostly about respecting time. At its core, retirement planning is the act of preparing your finances so you can stop working someday without running out of money. It involves saving consistently, investing wisely, and managing expenses thoughtfully across decades. There is no single correct path. There are simply a few core principles that, when followed early and steadily, dramatically increase your chances of reaching retirement comfortably and on your own terms. This matters because most people underestimate how much retirement actually costs. Living without a paycheck for 15, 20, or even 30 years requires a serious financial cushion. Healthcare, housing, food, leisure, and unexpected expenses still arrive every month. Inflation continues to act in the background. Without preparation, retirement can become a stressful time. With preparation, it becomes one of the most peaceful chapters of life. The choice is built in advance. To understand how it really works, picture three quiet engines. The first is consistent saving. The second is long-term investing. The third is controlled spending. Each one has limited power on its own. Together, they create a foundation that can sustain decades of retirement. Skipping any one engine weakens the system. Running all three calmly for many years, even at modest levels, produces results that surprise most beginners. Let us look at a simple example. Imagine someone starting at age 25, contributing a modest monthly amount into long-term investments. They contribute the same amount every month for 40 years. By the time they retire, the compounding effect of long-time horizons has done most of the heavy lifting. Now imagine another person starting at age 45. Even with much larger contributions, they often cannot fully catch up. Time matters more than amount. A common mistake is delaying retirement contributions until life feels easier. People often plan to start when they earn more, when they finish a degree, or when other goals are complete. But those goals tend to be replaced by new goals. The years pass, and retirement contributions get pushed further into the future. The honest truth is that the best time to start saving for retirement is almost always now, even if the amount is small. There is also a hidden risk in assuming a government pension or social system will fully cover retirement. In many countries, such programs provide only a basic safety net. They are rarely enough to maintain a comfortable lifestyle on their own. Personal savings and investments are usually required to fill the gap. Treating government programs as a small piece of the picture, not the whole picture, leads to far better long-term outcomes. A useful way to picture retirement is as building a long bridge from your working years to your post-working years. Every monthly contribution is one plank of that bridge. Some years you can lay many planks. Some years you may lay fewer. The bridge does not have to be built in one weekend. It must simply be wide enough and strong enough by the time you reach the other side, decades from now. A second key idea is the role of tax-advantaged accounts. Many countries offer retirement accounts that reduce taxes either today or in the future. These accounts can compound more efficiently because less is lost to taxes along the way. The specific names and rules vary by country. The lesson is universal. Wherever you live, learning about your local retirement accounts is one of the most impactful financial actions you can take. A practical example helps. Imagine someone contributing to a tax-advantaged retirement account every month. The contributions may reduce their current tax bill, depending on local rules, while the investments inside grow over time. Decades later, they have built a meaningful pool of long-term wealth. Without the account's structure, the same contributions would still grow, but possibly more slowly because of taxes along the way. Structure matters across long time horizons. Beginners often misunderstand how much they need for retirement. A common starting framework is to aim for a portfolio large enough to support your annual expenses for many years, often by using a small safe withdrawal rate. Different experts suggest slightly different rules. The key idea is the same. Your retirement number is not random. It is connected to your expected lifestyle and the length of time you may live without active income. There is also a psychology angle. Retirement is emotionally abstract when you are young. The brain prefers immediate rewards over distant ones. That is why automatic contributions matter so much. They remove the need to feel motivated. Once retirement savings are automated, they keep happening even when motivation disappears. Many of the people who reach a strong retirement did so quietly through automation, not through dramatic discipline year after year. A simple practical rule helps you begin. Decide on a percentage of your income you can contribute toward retirement, even if small. Open the right tax-advantaged account for your situation, if one is available. Set up an automatic monthly contribution. Choose simple, broad, long-term investments inside that account. Increase the contribution slightly with every raise. Review the structure once a year. Then let time do its quiet work. There are things to avoid. Do not pause contributions for non-essential reasons. Do not withdraw retirement money for short-term wants, as the penalty and lost growth often hurt more than expected. Do not invest retirement money in highly volatile assets you do not understand. Do not concentrate everything in your own employer's stock. Do not rely on guessing market timing. And do not abandon the plan during normal market dips. A better habit is the annual retirement check-in. Once a year, look at the total amount saved, the contribution rate, and the rough projection of where you may end up. Reflect on whether the current path matches the lifestyle you hope to have later. Adjust calmly. Even small annual improvements compound powerfully. The yearly review keeps the plan alive and prevents the slow drift that quietly undermines long-term retirement progress. Over the long term, retirement planning is less about predicting the future and more about preparing for it. You cannot know exactly what life will cost in 30 years. You cannot know exactly what markets will do. But you can build a structure that handles a range of possible futures reasonably well. Patient saving, sensible investing, and adaptable planning together produce a calm financial position that does not depend on any single perfect outcome. So here is the short version. Retirement planning is preparing finances so you can eventually live without active income. Start early, save consistently, invest patiently in broad, low-cost options. Use tax-advantaged accounts where available. Automate everything you reasonably can. Adjust slowly each year. Time and consistency matter more than any single brilliant decision. The bridge gets built one plank at a time, across many quiet years. If retirement still feels far away, that is exactly why now is the right time to begin. Even tiny consistent contributions today have more power than larger contributions made many years from now. Automate what you can. Choose simple, long-term investments. Stay calm during ups and downs. Adjust gently when life changes. Future versions of you will be quietly grateful for every small decision you make today on their behalf.